What's up, you guys? It is me, it is she, it is V, it is scorpionredddztarot. I am back at it again. Did you guys miss me? I sure the hell missed y'all. So listen, I am back, you guys. I am back. I am still in a transition of moving, guys, but I said, let me come on in, talk to my friends, see what's going on, give y'all some daily bread reading, you know what I'm saying? And see what's shit popping and what's shit dropping with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't talked to y'all in a minute, okay? So first off, I want to say shout out to all my loves, to all my collector gatherers. I hope that y'all been out there collect. Queen T, what's up, baby? Good morning, boo. I hope that y'all been collecting and gathering all your blessings all throughout the world, all these seeds that we done planted. Let me try to tell y'all 2020 is show me the money. All of that stuff is going to be showing up in 2020, baby. We taking over with soul food. Hey, baby. Thank you, boy. Listen, so we about to get into a quick read. And Black, what's up, baby? Hold on. That's from DC's own right there. What's up? Serious Black in the building. Don't do me right now. Listen, I want to send big love to everybody in the chat. I'm about to say a quick prayer over these cards real quick. We're about to get a reading going on. I haven't done it, like I literally haven't done a reading since I talked to y'all last. What? Love and life, what's up, y'all? Shout out to everybody in the chat. So let's say a quick prayer. Father God, thank you so much for just blessing us every day, abundantly waking us up with a chest full of just pure oxygen that we could breathe freely, with our heart beating towards the world, calling in all of our blessings, showing us how to love and live life, Father God. Thank you for our daily bread and our nourishment every day, Father God. Please give us guidance this morning for everyone who touches this video. Thank you so much for collecting us and gathering us together and bringing us together as a group, as a tribe, as a soul group, Father God. Thank you so much for all of your messages that you've given to all of us in the past, present, and thank you so much for all of the blessings in the future, Father God. Please touch us all and give us guidance on this Monday. Thank you so much for being in our life, and thank you so much for all the blessings that you got planned for us ahead, Father. Thank you. Amen. All right. So let's get into this. All right. So I'm using what is this? What is this? One of my new decks. The Isis Oracle. Okay. Feeling real royal, you know what I'm saying? Feeling real royal. Girl, you know what I'm saying? Girl, come on now. We gotta come through with some damn royal blood, okay? Some Egyptian goddess stuff, girlfriend. Yes, Mother Isis. Come through, Mother Isis. What you doing today, girl? Give us guidance in the name. Yes, Miss Isis. Ooh, ooh. Pop on. It says the goddess of 10,000 names. It says endless emanations of the priestess. Goddess of 1,000 names. Ooh, you know what that just did to me, baby? That did to me. Hold on, y'all. Where my Game of Thrones is at? Where my Game of Thrones is at? Y'all know that the god of the many faces and shit. Death has many names, or death has many faces. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Off the Game of Thrones. Where my Game of Thrones is at? Death has many faces. Bitch, don't do me. Okay? What's up, Cosmos? That is giving me, listen, let me try to tell y'all what I'm getting here, girlfriend, before we even get into these other two cards that I ain't even look at yet, honey. I feel like Goddess Isis is telling us that we are the gods and the goddess of 10,000 names. Like, we're going into 2020. This is the beginning of a new decade, of a new century. Do you understand what I'm saying? So we have a blank slate. Like I've told y'all, this is 19 was the takeover season. Do you understand? Right now is Yule Titans. Us Yule Titans, our blessings. Like this is the new birth. Us moving into this new name. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's just like every time we grow, we become it's a new stage. It's a new level. Do you understand what I'm saying? So like literally every time that we wake up, who we was yesterday might have been, you know what I'm saying? Because we might have transgression. Y'all understand what I'm saying? But y'all would have transitioned and grown and not even the same person who you was yesterday. So that's that 10,000 names. I feel like throughout your lifetime before you pass over and your soul goes into your new form, you would have had 10,000 names within this lifetime with, you know what I'm saying, the amount of growth that you would have had. Do you understand what I'm saying? Endless emanations. Why can I say that word? Endless emanations of the priestess. 10,000 names. Like that's like the triple goddess. You know how it's like the maiden, the mother, and then the crone? Do you understand what I'm saying? The stages? Okay. Anyway, let me keep going. The temple of Lapis Lazuli, the goddess of the ancient skies. Lapis Lazuli, that is the throat chakra, correct? Let me see. In the magic and the ritual, crafting and sacred okay. And sacred, okay, so this is what I'm getting here. We have to speak. It's like a ritual in what we're doing. Do you understand what I'm saying? As we're growing, as we're changing faces, as our name is constantly changing. As you go from the maiden to the mother to the crone. Do you understand what I'm saying? As you're transmuting in all these different phases. This lapis lazuli and the magic and rituals, it's literally about using your tools. Like I told you before, your tools, your art of manifestation, you speaking your blessings into fruition. Magic and ritual, it's like literally waking up every day and telling yourself that you are this new person. Do you understand what I'm saying? Who I was yesterday is not who I am today. I'm this new person. I'm this new. Do you understand what I'm saying? Constantly training a ritual, speaking your blessings, like manifest. It's like, let me keep going, but it's just like, oh, it's like I could show you more than I could like really describe the amount of passion and the amount of patience and the amount of study and the amount of just like faith and intuition that it has to take for this goddess to be on this level. Do you understand? This goddess of 10,000 names. Do you understand? It's like to be able to grow on that level, to constantly reaffirm every day. You understand? Through magic and rituals, meaning speaking into fruition, knowing the honoring within thyself. I'm constantly growing. I'm constantly changing. I'm constantly manifesting. I'm constantly building myself ritual. It's like not even following a practice. It's like you are your own practice. You are your own creator. You are your master of your own. Do you understand? It's kind of a renegade. You understand? Your voice is, you understand? Your voice and your faith and your honor for your ritual and your changing faces. Death has many faces. You not being scared of death. You not being scared of changing. And I feel like this is like a message for someone that we're going into 2020. Look at the eyes of this Do you understand? Are y'all understanding what I'm saying? I'm not even watching the chat or anything like that. I'm just literally just like telling y'all what I'm feeling. But it's like a deep passion. Do you see that deep gaze? Do you understand? Listen. Do you see it? It's like the intensity. Speaking. Lapis lazuli. Throat chakra. Okay. Ooh, it's like it's burning. It's like keep speaking it. Your intensity. When you look at yourself in the mirror every day, look at yourself with that intensity. Speak it to yourself. Speak it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Magic and rituals and crafting. Speak it to yourself. It is written and so it shall be. Do you understand what I'm saying? Continue speaking. Your intensity. Do you understand? Everything. 2020 is show me the money. Everything that we have planted, it's not over. You still have time to plant your seeds, baby. Do you understand? Your intensity, your voice. You creating structure around your blessing. You speaking with intensity. I don't know why I'm just being pushed to, like, I don't know. It's just like I have to talk to whoever this is like that. Because it's like, I'm getting, it's like, why is, what am I doing? Why is it, I'm not seeing anything yet. I'm not seeing anything yet. You can't do that. You gotta fine tune your tools. You gotta keep this mental in, you understand? You gotta keep this mental in line, because watch what you're saying out of your mouth. Do you understand what I'm saying? Watch what you speak, because it's going to break that magic and ritual. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you don't keep your eyes focused on the prize and what it is, you have to keep this in. You understand? You can't allow nothing to feed and break the ritual of the tongue. Do you understand? Speaking only positive and blessings and keeping your eyes focused. And it's about you learning. And it's about you learning whoever this is and whatever this is about. It's like you're just the maiden at this point. You're so new. You're still learning. Do you understand? Like, give me guidance. It's like you're still learning. So it's like, don't let your mind defeat you, because you're thinking too hard. You're trying too hard instead of just continue your practice and believing in yourself and believing in your work and believing in what your art is and what you're trying to do and what you're trying to call into your life, which is something beautiful, which is something glorious, and which is something that you're going to be victorious is. But watch your tongue. Keep your gaze, keep your focus, keep your eyes on the prize. Do you understand? You are blessed. Like, the gods are watching over you and watching. You're just a baby. You're just a baby. Like, you're not to that stage yet where you could just pull off shit the way people think this, like it's hocus pocus, just magic and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're just a baby. You're just learning. Anyway, what is this? The ace of chalices, the ace of cups. Do you understand? So love and abundance is overflowing right now. Love and abundance is overflowing right now. What is this? Like the beetle? The beetle. I know the beetle has some type of spiritual purpose. That's just going to make me look that up. But like, when you look at the beetle, what is the beetle always doing? Is running around collecting. And like, even though I want to say that, I'm thinking of the dung beetle. I don't know why, but just flow with me. I'm thinking of the dung beetle because we're the only people in this group that could take the shit that the world gives us and turn it into something prosperous and turn it into something sustainable. Does that make any sense? Because literally, every single creature on this earth has a purpose. Do you understand what I'm saying? Every single creature has a purpose. And even the beetles have purpose. This is going to make me look this up, this beetle. Now I'm like curious to understand why they have the beetle on this card. What's the significance? But this is the ace of chalices. It's like we've overcome certain challenges and we've learned to release and love again. Right now the floodgates are overflown. This beetle is above this cup. I really want to look that up now. What is this? The star. Faith. Patience. Nurturing. Hope. Dreams. You literally being the star. It's just like without fear. It was someone who walked away from something. And right now, You guys are literally in a state of power and emanation and illumination where it's like you're growing, you're growing, you're growing, you're growing. It's to someone who like literally might become a star or sits out and watches the stars. This is someone who's opened up their heart to be able to love again after. It's like I don't even want to talk about whatever happened in the past because this person doesn't care about that shit anymore. But whatever the shit was that happened in the past, it was a big journey for them to take that shit. Do you understand what I'm saying? Find some way to sustain themselves and grow. And come to God, the creator, the universe, whatever you want to call it, naked and humble, full of faith, full of love, full of faith, full of love, full of pure energy. Just like, listen, I done changed 1,000, 10,000 faces to get to this stage. You know, it's like when you go back and look at pictures, it's like remembering who you were back in those stages and everything that you spoke into your life. You understand? Through your practice and your rituals. Now you're able to love again. You took shit and you turned it into a dynasty. Like you built a palace. You understand what I'm saying? A palace. Off of something that I don't want to say could have killed someone, but it's just like whoever this is someone, they went through some unspeakable things. And that's why I can't even speak on it. But this person went through a lot, and through determination and faith and hope and like trust in the universe, like they survived, and through this practicing this ritual of love. Like no matter what the universe sends me, I'm going to be the star. I am the star. I know who I am now. What is this? The 8 of Cups in the reverse. So it was something that kind of slowed down the process of you guys going to where you were. But at the same time, I don't see you guys going back. I don't see you guys going backwards. Because you see how this person is on their knees. It's like to get out of the situation, you were like patient. You were giving many offerings to the universe. Just showing the universe every day by just offering love to yourself and working hard and just, you know what I'm saying? Turning everything around. Everything that you were giving to other people, you had to learn how to give to yourself, and you put a lot of prayer into it. You understand? There's been some things that's happened recently that made you feel like I just heard that's all I know. Certain things has happened where it's just like, yeah, that's all you know, but it's like, you know, you can't go back. Do you understand what I'm saying? With this here, this amount of patience, this amount of faith, you know that regardless of what life throws at you, you can't go back. And I feel like maybe because of the holidays, you guys having to go back to your hometown or something like that. I feel like you guys feel vulnerable or something like that. It's something about going backwards. Something about going backwards and being naked. And it's about the fact that you're the star right now. And it's like people don't understand it. Because you're so abundant with this love and everything like that. And it's like people don't understand your growth. And just, they might not understand your practice and your rituals and all of that stuff too. You understand what I'm saying? But mind your tongue. Do you understand what I'm saying? Only speak positivity. Keep your eyes focused. Do you understand what I'm saying? Regardless of what. You know what I'm saying? Even if you got to go back home or whatever, I feel like this has something to do with someone going back home. But don't let nobody break your faith. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because you're not. And it's like the dung beetle moves backwards. Do y'all, doesn't a dung beetle, like when they have the, don't they walk backwards or something like that? It's something about walking backwards and staying in faith. It's like something about having to walk backwards but staying in faith. And what is this right here? This is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. It's like regretting having to give. It's like being able to keep your heart focused towards the love and abundance that you know you've earned and you deserve.